This is a solid date. I give this 10 out of 10.
And your date.
Propose here.
In this episode, we have planned the whole day for you. You will be discovering famous landmarks of London while spotting gems that you may have not noticed and learning more about them. Let us know in your comments which ones you didn't know and ensure you follow the path. London is a magical city. Why? We'll discover it together.
I've been to other places, but in London I feel like home.
Hello, it is Kruja, and behind the camera is James Stewart, and welcome to the London Magic, the show that aims to discover every fascinating side of London that makes us fall in love with it. Are you searching for ideas for the best places to go on a date that can be low budget but still can be cute, not boring and exciting? Well, today we have the perfect list of places for you that you can follow in one day and have a great time. But even if you don't want to go to a date and you want just to have fun with your friends or your family, you can still follow that path and have a great time. So follow us. First meeting point, the Buckingham Palace. It's a place that is very famous, that everybody knows, and a place that no one can miss. So for sure you're gonna meet in the right place. Not only that, but if your story goes to something more romantic, then you will always have to remember a very nice place the first time that you met, if it's the first time that you're meeting. So regarding the Buckingham Palace, what do you know? Because it's actually very famous, but do we know a lot about it? The Buckingham Palace is the official residence of queens and kings since the 19th century. And it's actually the place that a lot of events happen here, political events and a lot of parties. Apart from that, you are still able to visit it during the summertime. So if you want to go, don't forget to book really early there. The impressive thing is that over 50,000 people visit the Buckingham Palace as guests. Do you think that you would be one of them one day? You never know. The Buckingham Palace is the official place that the Queen, Her Majesty, meets the Prime Minister weekly, and also a lot of other politicians that come here in the UK and ambassadors. After visiting this beautiful romantic place, we're gonna go and walk around and see our next destinations. But have a look first. In front of the Buckingham Palace, we will see St. James Park, and that's where we're gonna go straight away. This street here is one of my favorite, and especially during celebration, it's full of flags and actually quite a nice walk or a nice ride with your bikes. But now let's go to the park. St. James Park is one of the 8 royal parks in London, and let's discover it a bit more together. Here you will find a lot of beautiful flowers, trees as you can see, and maybe ice cream, and have a nice time. Once you exit the St. James Park, you will see the Horse Guards building. This was built in the 18th century, and if you're lucky, you can also see the Horse Guards parade. The Horse Guards building is the official entrance to the Buckingham Palace and St. James Park. But now we're gonna pass through that so that we go to the Parliament.
Yay. This is a solid date. I give this 10 out of 10.
You like that? Yay! Because actually we need a man's opinion as well, right? So,
That's true.
and man's, not a man's.
I have enjoyed the flowers, I enjoyed the ducklings and the water, even though it wasn't drinkable. So I give it 9 out of 10 because of the non-drinkable water.
Oh, Gary, I need to do best next time.
Yeah, you need to up your game.
Okay. Here we are at Parliament Square, where you will see a lot of statues of very important people. And here behind you, actually, you will see the statue of Churchill. Sir Winston Churchill served as Prime Minister of the United Kingdom during the Second World War and again afterwards. He was best known for his wartime leadership and one of the longest serving politicians in British history. Churchill is widely considered one of the 20th century significant figures and is seen as a victorious leader who played an important role in defending Europe's democracy against the spread of fascism. Opposite the Parliament Square, you will see the Westminster Abbey. Westminster Abbey has been the church that kings and queens have been crowned since the 11th century and is the resting place for more than 3,000 Great Britons. Here, in this church, there have been more than 17 royal weddings, including the wedding of Kate Middleton and Prince William. So we're just passing here and admiring the architecture, but if you are in your first dates, don't start getting into ideas. Close to the Parliament, you will see the London Eye, the most popular paid tourist attraction in the UK and the tallest observation wheel in Europe and also in the world, considering the type of it. So as you will see in the center of it, it is hauled only from that point, and that is what it makes it unique. This is the perfect spot to see London from above, but it's also a bit pricey, so if the date goes well, you can promise her that you will bring her back in the next one. And now let's go to the next location, the Parliament. Close to London Eye, you will see the Big Ben, the most famous clock in the world and the symbol of the United Kingdom. And actually, it is protected by UNESCO as a World Heritage. The Westminster Palace that you can see behind me is informally known as the Houses of Parliament, and this is where the Parliament is actually from the 13th century. So I didn't know that it was actually originally a palace that was built in the 11th century. So it was amazing to figure it out. I think that this will be it for the information regarding history. And can I tell you a secret, James? Actually, when I was younger, I didn't like history at all because I couldn't remember the details. But I think that it's important to know some basic information. But I will stop for now and we'll just enjoy the view. During the first date, when you don't know so much the person, it may be a bit difficult to find topics that you will discuss the whole time. So instead of going for drinks or just maybe lunch or dinner, you can walk along the river, and then you will always have something to talk about or watch, because you will always find something interesting. So let's figure it out. Here we are at the National Theatre, and if you're lucky and it's open, now it's not because of the pandemic, but you can go on the top floor on the deck and see the wonderful view. Behind me you can see the Waterloo Bridge, and if you happen to be here when it's sunset time, then remember to go there and check it out, because you're supposed to view a very nice sunset with the wonderful London skyline. Here you can see some of the most characteristic buildings of the London skyline. And if you want to check out the Thames beach, we're gonna do it straight away. So if you're missing the beach, here's one of the spots that you can enjoy it. There are a lot of places that you can eat, you can drink and enjoy the beautiful weather and the nice view. Here we are at the Bankside beach of the river, and behind me you can see the Millennium Bridge, where we're gonna walk and see something pretty cool and cute. Let's go there. Tate Modern Museum, one really nice and cool place to go. You can also enjoy the sun here and live performances on your left. This is definitely a spot that you take amazing pictures for Instagram, for wherever you want. Look at this composition and that shirt, that's amazing, under the beats of that song. So these are the cute details that we were talking about. Many people choose to do a bad action and actually put their chewing gums down, but a nice artist has transformed those chewing gums into art. Let's find more. So here you can see the reflection of the sun on the water. You have the music, this beautiful view of this London skyline again.
This is where you're going to propose if you're going to go do any of that.
Oh, and from the other side, we can see the Tower Bridge and the Shard there. This is the Shakespeare Globe. Who doesn't know Shakespeare, right? And if you want to impress, well, this is a place that you can do or pretend that you know everything about Shakespeare. And if you want to ride with style, you're gonna take the boat. And we're gonna go to our next destination, where is the surprise destination for James.
Yay.
And he doesn't have any idea where we're going. So it's a surprise.
I have some idea. It's definitely on planet Earth.
Our last destination for today, for a very romantic sunset view at the Emirates Airline cable car. Have a look. So this was a surprise place for James, but unfortunately he guessed it before we came here.
So sorry.
Ruined my surprise, but it will still be nice, James.
Yeah,
I promise you.
There.
Oh, it's so exciting! Look at those terraces!
Oh, yeah, work in that place.
Can you imagine how much it costs?
Probably more than $10, that's for sure.
Okay, this is really cool. And if it was a sunset time towards the sky with those beautiful colors, it would have been amazing. But imagine that it's a sunset. We came a bit earlier because it was supposed to rain afterwards, but if you calculate the perfect timing, it will be an amazing way to end your date.
Propose here.
From the first date, probably not.
First date, maybe big steps. And she'll be convinced, I promise you.
Or not.
Don't do it, guys.
No, it's a bad idea.
Don't ever listen to me for dating advice.
Unless you're very drunk and at Las Vegas, I suppose.
Look at that beautiful piece of art down there.
So we are looking at the O2 Arena.
O2.
This is a place that a lot of concerts happen, and it's really amazing. And I'm looking forward that those places open again. Got too excited from the view.
Now it's going to speed up a little bit.
Yeah, so I suppose that was the highest point.
Yeah.
We lied that was the last location. Well, this is our last location because obviously every time we're going to enjoy a drink, right? So we're here in this beautiful place that almost feels that we're close to the beach, but obviously we're not. But take a look how romantic it is. I hope you enjoyed the video. This was all for today. Don't forget to subscribe in our YouTube channel, The London Magic. Until the next time, lots of kisses. Bye!